Good evening, Maranatha. This poem is entitled Untitled. Untitled number 27 or something like that. You might have been broke, hungry, and tired, hanging on by the last wire. Felt the stress burning like a fire, but you didn't know what to do. So you broke down and started crying, felt like maybe you were dying. The Lord lifts you up and now you're flying and becomes a deliverer to you. Or maybe your mom is sick because of cancer and daddy can't even romance her because no matter how hard he tries, she still feels so depressed. So you seek the man upstairs and mama stops shedding all those tears and she knows that Jesus cares because she was just healed at the speed of prayer. Or maybe your heart's broken and you're feeling hurt. The person you love has been doing dirt. Emotional blockage had you binded and the Lord counseled you when you were blinded. They call him marvelous, wonderful counselor. I am the word, the Lord. Of all his many titles, I'm sure there isn't one you haven't heard. If I spit one at random, I'm pretty sure you all would know it. But what I can't figure out is why they don't call my Lord the poet. See, it was dark all around and the galaxy was full of night. And photons just started shining when he spit, let there be light. Scattered waters in dry land, no harmony if you would search. So we spit out the next line, separating seas from the earth. And then the next few lines, they came in rapid succession. Grass and trees producing food, stars and sun, and then the moon. Creatures swim the ocean blue. Birds and bees came very soon. Adam looks at Eve and goes, ooh. See, and they had to be the deepest part of his verse because just like there's three in the Trinity, they had a triple rhyming unity. They rhymed spiritually, both in love with the Lord, dedicated to him and the study of his word. They rhymed mentally. Neither one was a fool. They could learn things like biology in that Eden nature school. And then the third rhyme, I don't mean this cynically, but I'm married. And I love the way God made man and his wife to rhyme physically. Why don't they call my Lord a poet? On the seventh day, he rested. The seventh day, he blessed it. Set up that institution so we could rest and be stressless. But as time kept going, the poem started getting harder. Man transgressed the law and the Son of God would have to be martyred. And I give God the props. He's a better poet than me. He didn't stop writing the poem even though it would make him bleed. It's like Merge said. He could just blow up the earth, recreate it again, recreate men, and destroy all the angels that sinned. But he gritted his teeth and he held on to the pen, wrote himself into the poem, not as God, but as man. Gave himself no advantage, not wealth, fame, or land. Not born in a palace, but in a stable with the lambs. Spent his whole life without sin, no ifs, buts, or ands. And just when it seemed like mankind would be lost, my God kept the rhyme going when he inserted the word cross. He was the living word, the poet Lord who was killed, and it's through his death on the cross that we have redemption from our sins. And no matter how many poets I hear spit, they never quench my poetic thirst because I remain convinced that no one can spit a rhyme like my God spit this universe. Thank you.